Yeah. Now look into the question. They have told the following information regarding 3 companies for a period of 6 months are given below. Okay. The risk-free rate of return is assumed to be 9%. So in simple, it is nothing but your treasury bill rate, which is said to be 9%. And then they've told us to rank the companies with the help of Sharpe and Trainer's ratio. So the information that is given to us is the company information. So we have 3 companies in front of us, and mostly when you do Sharpe ratio, Trainer's ratio, and Jensen's ratio, we would relate it to mutual funds rather than individual stock investments, because here Sharpe ratio, Trainer's ratio, as well as Jensen's ratio helps us in analyzing or evaluating the performance of mutual funds, otherwise called a concept where a portfolio is diversified is nothing but mutual funds. So these models, all the 3 models called Sharpe model, Trainer's model, and Jensen's model, helps us in evaluating the performance of a portfolio with regard to risk and return that is involved. Okay, so therefore, with regard to that, they've given us 3 companies. We have Birla Advantage, we have Sundaram Growth, and we have Sun Pharma. And the second column, they have given us the return of the portfolio. So how do you express return of portfolio? It is represented as RP. Okay, and then they've given us portfolio risk. Okay, nothing but the risk of a portfolio. And the last one is beta. So now with this information, they've asked us to calculate Sharpe ratio and Trainer's ratio. So first we will do Sharpe ratio and then move on to Trainer. Okay. So just see what is the formula to calculate Sharpe ratio. Give the heading calculation of Sharpe index and Trainer's index. Give the heading calculation of Sharpe index and Trainer's index. Calculation of Sharpe and Trainer index. Okay, so first we will be doing with Sharpe ratio. So what is the formula to find Sharpe ratio? It is RP minus RF divided by standard deviation of the portfolio. Okay, now if you look into the question, RP is directly given to us. Is the board clear to you, students? Is the board clear to you?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so RP minus RF divided by standard deviation. So what does RP stand for? RP stands for risk of the, return of the portfolio, which is given to you in the second column. And then we take RF. RF stands for what? Risk-free rate of return. So in the beginning of the question itself, they've told us that the risk-free rate of return is 9%, which means it is assumed that out of your investment into a group of securities, 9% would be the minimum return that you would expect. Okay, because when I invest into a group of securities, my investment will be diversified into different avenues, let's say bonds, debentures, government securities, banks, post offices, etc. So when you summarize the return that is to be provided by banks, post offices, or bonds or debentures, I call my return to be a risk-free rate of return, where I can assure that this percentage of return will be got in return as a minimum return, and I can assure that. So such kind of return are expressed as RF, otherwise called as risk-free rate of return. So usually when calculating the mutual funds performance, the RF rate will be taken as the current treasury bill rate that is available in the market, because treasury bill rates, we know that there are various kinds of treasury bills. We have 60 days, 90 days, 180 days, 360 days treasury bills, etc. So depending upon the maturity period and who issues the treasury bill, the percentage of interest paid also will differ. Okay, so the treasury bill rate will be, the RF is nothing but the treasury bill rate that is usually taken by a particular investor. So first we will calculate the Sharpe index for Birla Advantage. So Birla Advantage, the RP, what is the return of the portfolio? It is 20. All that is given is given in terms of percentage, except that for beta. Okay, so it is 25.4. 25.38 minus how much is RF? They've told that the RF will be 9% divided by risk of the portfolio is nothing but the portfolio risk that is given to us. Okay, so how much is the standard deviation of Aditya Birla? It is 4. So how much are you getting? 25.38 minus 9 divided by 4. How much? Are you all there? Okay, 4.095. Okay, 4.095. Now the second company is Sundaram. Okay, Sundaram Growth Funds. The return, portfolio return is 25.11 minus 9, that does not change, divided by standard deviation is 9.01. How much are you getting? Fast. How much are you getting? $1.788. Okay, 1.788. And the last one is Sun Pharma. So Sun Pharma's Sharpe ratio is equal to, how much is the return? It is 25.01. So 25.01 minus 9 whole divided by 3.55. How much?
4.50.
Yes, 4.50. Take down. So similarly, we will, once the Sharpe ratio is over, we will do the trainers model. If you have done, kindly let me know so that I erase and then do the trainers index. When is your next portfolio management class, students? According to your timetable, when is the next hour? Is it on Tuesday?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so I assume that you people have completed. So we will go with trainers ratio. So give the heading trainer ratio. The formula to calculate trainer ratio is what? RP minus RF divided by beta. Okay, so RP minus RF will remain the same, whereas your denominator will change. So for Birla Advantage, it is 25.38 minus 9 divided by how much is your beta? 0.23. And for Sundaram Growth, it is 25.11 minus 9 divided by 0.56. Okay. And for Sun Pharma, it is for 25.01 divided minus 9 divided by 0.59. Tell me the values once you do. Once you do, tell me the values. What is the value? What is the value for Birla Advantage?
Ma'am, 71.21.
Okay, 71.21. Sundaram?
28.76.
28.76. Okay, and Sun Pharma?
27.13.
27.13. So now the students, now calculation is not important, but how do you interpret is very important. Okay, so once you do the problem, we will have to do a table called ranking of funds, where I will state the company name, okay, company name, the Sharpe ratio and trainer ratio, and then I will divide this information into 2. Okay, where according to Sharpe, I will write the index. I will write the index and the rank And also according to trainer also, we will have to write the index that we have got and rank it out. Okay. So company, in the company column, I have 3 companies, Birla Advantage, and then I have Sundaram Growth, and at last I have Sun Pharma. Now, what was the trainers? I mean, what was the Sharp index for Aditya? For Birla Advantage. For Birla Advantage, how much was the Sharp index? We've already calculated. Tell me the answer. Anyone?
4.09.
Okay, 4.09. For Sundaram?
1.788.
1.78. Sun Pharma?
4.50.
4.50. Now, the thing is, how will you rank these mutual funds performance? Now, higher the index proves that the returns are higher for a particular security. Now, according to Sharp index, you will rank Sun Pharma as giving the first returns. Second, Birla Aditya is generating you a better return, and Sundaram is giving you the least returns. So based on the returns that the index is going to provide you, we will have to rank the companies based on Sharp index and trainers index, where in the first column, I will write down the index value that I've got, and in the next column, I will rank the securities. So out of the 3 companies, Sundaram Pharma, according to Sharp index, has got the highest value. Therefore, it is ranked 1. Followed by Aditya Birla Advantage, and the third one is Sundaram. Similarly, according to trainers index, Birla Advantage is giving you a return of 71.21. Sundaram is giving you a return of 28.76, and Sun Pharma is giving you a return of 27.13. Okay. Now, according to trainer, how is the ranking given? Again, depending upon the return that is generated, which is highest. So according to trainer's model, Birla Advantage Fund is giving you the highest return. Therefore, it is ranked 1, followed by Sundaram, and least is Sun Pharma. So you could find the difference between the trainers index and Sharp index, where according to Sharp index, the only difference was risk is calculated in terms of standard deviation. So standard deviation, if you take standard deviation as the risk measurement, then you would invest in Sun Pharma, followed by Birla Advantage, and then Sundaram. But what does trainer do? Trainer considers beta value as the market risk, which is said to be very efficient and true, because once I invest into Birla Advantage or Sundaram or Sun Pharma, the money is going to be invested into the stock market. So the important tool that helps us in predicting the volatility of the stock market is the beta value. So if you just check the beta value normally, if you don't calculate the index also, if you see the beta value, see the beta value is only 0.23. It is 0.56. It is 0.57. So lesser the beta value, it is always good for a particular company. Therefore, according to the beta value, you would have generated the ranking. Okay. So just summarize the table. If you have done, kindly let me know so that we move to the next.